Hey Gemini, welcome to Aria Moon Tarot, and thank you so much for being here. This is your love reading. For anyone with Sun, Moon, or Rising in Gemini, it's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't, check your other placements. All right, let's get started. We have the Hermit, the Queen of Swords, Two of Cups. So right away, we're getting a lot, like we've got some Aries energy out on the table. We've got Virgo energy. We've got Libra energy. We've got Gemini energy. There's a lot going on here. It's like this person is telling a story. So it's really interesting given the type of reading this is. Then the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay. There's definitely more to it than just like sexual desire when it comes to this person. There is definitely more to it. I think this person has a bit of a past. They may have been through something either involving you or not involving you, but they've been through heartbreak. And I think that when they look at you, they see like a lifetime. They see somebody that they can spend their life with. So we are going to get into the more naughty, kind of erotic aspect of this, but I think that it's really important to point out that it's more than being naughty or having erotic fantasies when it comes to you. This person sees building a life with you. They see marriage or a long-term commitment with you. They see building a home with you. They see a happy family with you. And this either is a connection where it fell apart and now they're left with just their memories and just their fantasies of that, or they are a person who has experienced a lot of heartbreak in the past, and when they see you, they're kind of opened up to a whole new possibility. They see you as an equal partner. They see you as a lifelong partner. They see you as somebody who is very connected to them. Divine counterpart energy coming through with this Two of Cups. Your person may be a Gemini. I'm very drawn to this Two of Cups card of all the cards here in the reading. I'm also very drawn to the Hermit. And Hermit, this is Virgo energy. This card is Gemini energy. And they're both ruled by the planet of Mercury. So we're talking communication here. We're talking that there's some strong communication that has been had or that needs to be had. Because there's something coming through regarding these two cards that is just kind of a stronger energy than the rest of the cards out on the table. Now, the other strong presence here is this Emperor card. So I get the feeling that this person wants to start something new with you. Like they want to blaze a new trail when it comes to their relationship with you. In a sexual sense, this could mean that they want to try new things with you, things that they've never tried with anyone else before, or open up in ways that they've never opened up to any other person. This could also mean that this person likes to be dominant. They like to be in control when they're with you. I think on the more relationship end of things, which this reading is leaning more towards relationship end, because I think this person is very serious and very committed. I think they've taken a long time to reflect and they know what they want, and I think they're viewing you as somebody that they want. More on a relationship side of things, I think that they are seeing something stable here. They're seeing something long term and something really solid. I think that there's a lot of mutual respect in this relationship and that there's a lot of good communication. So a lot of you watching this reading might already be in connection with your person, or you were in connection with your person. There seems to be a bit of history here, and it's like there's different ways for me to interpret this. This could be history between the two of you, or this could just be me looking at their history, but they are definitely somebody who has been through a committed relationship before. They've been in a connection where they thought it was very special. They thought it was going to last, and it didn't work out like that for them. So yeah, they've taken a lot of time to reflect. They spend a lot of time by themselves, reflecting on exactly what they want, and they see you as somebody very strong and very, in some ways, very direct. But I am picking up on from this person that they are putting down their burdens from previous relationships. They are setting aside past heartbreak and heartache, and they've got their eyes set on you now. So if they had something going on in their lives before, their fantasies are now about being with you and about actually building a life with you. They're not hung up on whatever happened before. This could be energy I'm picking up on from you as well. If the two of you have had situations where you felt like you had to walk away, where you felt like something came to an ending that was supposed to go on forever, and you really were brokenhearted, and now you've taken a step back and you've been reflecting before you jump into something else, this might be energy that the two of you share, which I think just makes your connection even stronger. So this connection here is about a deep, soulful connection. This is somebody who wants to be very sensual with you, and somebody who they want to make love. They are not the type of person that wants to like hit it and quit it. It's not that type of energy at all. They've taken their time to know exactly what they want, and they see you as somebody who is very strong, somebody who can meet them eye to eye, be on the same level as them. So I am feeling like this is like a strong person themselves. This is somebody who knows what they want, and they're very convicted, and they think that you can meet them there, and like they've never had that. So I do think that like in terms of sexual relations, it's something they think can be quite evenly matched and beautiful in that way. Like and really connected. Like this is somebody who wants to be monogamous. Like they have these fantasies about you, but they're seeing a lifetime playing out with you. They're not seeing just like a quick bang. Okay, I was looking for a better word, but let's just go with it. It's not a bang, okay? This is a continuous bang. I'm just joking, you guys. This is a lifelong commitment. This is something they want to do for a long time. I think that potentially this person has never made love before, or they don't think that they have, which is really interesting because I have this energy of like they may have been through something, but I think they might look back on their previous relationship and realize that it wasn't what they ever thought it was. And with you, they feel something a lot stronger. So this is like they're realizing that they weren't really in love, or that the person that they were with didn't actually love them, which is why they came out of the situation so heartbroken. So I think that their fantasies about you involve a very slow, sensual, soul connecting kind of love making. It's like they want more with you. It's like they want more than they've ever had with anyone before. The two of you might be into like tantric sex. They might be into that. And it might not be like in the formal sense. It might not be that they've actually studied up on tantric sex, or that they've read about it, or that the two of you are going to take a class or something, although that is a total possibility. But it's just that feeling of like deep connection. So they might want to connect with you on other levels before there's the sexual contact. So I'm feeling like their fantasies about you are a lot deeper than just jumping straight to the physical. This person fantasizes about gazing into your eyes. They fantasize about holding you, about just being close to you, about being connected, about sharing deep inner feelings and emotions that they've never shared with anyone else before. They fantasize about connecting and being in love with you. I think that there's a huge possibility that this person sees you as their soulmate. We have the Four of Wands here, which is always an 11-11 card to me. And then we have the Two of Cups. So there's definite strong energy here, definite divine counterpart type energy. So yeah, this person, they want to make it about you. They want to cater to you. They want to take things slow. Kind of the same thing with group one. Your enjoyment is of the utmost importance to this person, but I do get a slower energy from this person. So their fantasies are about pleasing you, about taking their time with you. It could be that it was all about the physical for them before in past relationships, and now they have learned from that, maybe coming through this heartbreak. And with you, yes, there is a physical aspect, but they want to establish something so much deeper than that before the physical. Or even if it is physical, maybe they don't want to actually have sex right from the beginning, they want to connect with you. Like I was saying, they want to look into your eyes. They want to explore your body in different ways, maybe through massage. Let's look into some more of your cards and kind of pick up on some more of that sexual energy here. So we had the King of Pentacles. I am feeling, again, like your person is very dominant. Like they like to be dominant. And I think that your strength kind of turns them on. Just that feeling of being able to, like you stand up to them in a way that no one else has. And it really turns them on because they are such a strong force, a strong personality, that it's like a huge turn on that you're not afraid of them, or that you're willing to stand your ground around them. Okay, you had 2 more cards come out, so I'll leave them together. You had the 3 of Cups and the 8 of Cups come out. Okay. For some of you, I'm picking up on that your person may be extremely artistic. And I say that because I am having a strong sense that they want to sketch or paint your nude body. And this really just kind of pulls me back to this idea of them wanting to take their time when it comes to you, them wanting to get to know your body and explore a little bit before you kind of like bring this into a physical thing. And if you're already in that physical part of your relationship with them, I think that it's somebody who did take their time, or there was a lot of there might be a lot of foreplay with this person. I think they like to kind of explore around, touch, feel, look, taste, do everything before they get to like the big moment. And I am again then drawn back to this idea that this person really views you as a divine counterpart. So I think a lot of their fantasies have to do with just wondering what it would be like to be with you. And I think that they find themselves wondering and fantasizing about this because they're wondering, like, what would it be like to be with a soulmate, to be with somebody who I really love, to connect in that way. Like, how connected would it be for us to come together in that way? How intense would it be? They want like a full body and spirit experience with you. I do get the feeling that they fantasize for a long time about you. Here's what I will say. We had the Emperor come out on top of the Emperor. So this person fantasizes about being in control in some way, or playing with the idea of dominance and control. So they might love when you take control in some cases, but I am kind of feeling like they like to be in control of the situation. So in their fantasies, they are dictating how it's going, and that really turns them on to be more dominant, to be more of a force in the connection. I think that also comes back to that idea of them wanting to take things slow. That's another way that they exercise control. So I think this person fantasizes about making you wait, about making you beg, about making you squirm a little bit. They like to prolong the foreplay and prolong the exploration. I think they really like to do that because you like it, mainly. It makes everything more intense when the two of you come together. So a lot of their fantasies have to do with being a bit more dominant and controlling and deciding which way things go. So dominance doesn't always have to mean physical force. It can mean that, but it also can mean that they're going to dictate how things go. So they might be somebody who's like really bossy in the bedroom. They are definitely fantasizing about being bossy, about kind of directing things. I think that this comes from the most tender-hearted place. So this is probably something that can be a lot of fun to explore because it feels like a really solid and trusting relationship. where you wouldn't have to worry about it getting out of control or about the power dynamics getting out of whack. I think that they almost worship your body, and that allows you to let them be in control a little bit more, because you know that they would never do anything to hurt you. You know that everything that they're doing is for your pleasure, but it's also, I mean, they get a lot of pleasure out of it as well. Yeah, I'm picking up on just your body in general being something that drives them crazy, and they want to touch you. They fantasize a lot about just touching you, feeling you everywhere with their hands, with their mouth, really exploring your body. And for some of you, maybe even, like I was saying, painting or drawing. It's like they want to get to know your body on the most intimate level, so they might have fantasies about being able to have that much access to your body. But also, I think if they are an artist, they may draw you even if they've never seen you that way before. Even if they've never seen you nude before, they would draw you nude, because this is part of how they fantasize. And I think that for them, these fantasies, I think they spend a good amount of time on these fantasies. I'm picking up on that from this Emperor card. Like, I think this is somebody who really takes time to imagine you and to imagine the two of you together. They might do this before they go to sleep, or it's almost like there's a designated time that they tend to think about you. Maybe in the shower, and they take extra long showers fantasizing about you. That's really interesting, because I think I'm getting the feeling that even in their private time, they take their time with you. They really will set aside time to really think about you, and that might be because this person is manifesting a connection with you, and they might really be more deliberate about taking time to think about the connection that they want. A lot of energy about the chest as well, so that might be a part of your body that they're extremely drawn to. But I do, again, for you, pick up on, it's not just, it's your entire body. It's not just the chest, but there is a lot of energy here about the chest. Okay, you had your dreams need a practical plan. That's full moon in Taurus, and nothing is yet set in stone. So I think this person, they might have the feeling that their fantasies are in vain a little bit, that that this might not happen for them. They're wanting something more solid with you. I think they're wanting, basically they want to do this. I think that these fantasies that they're having about you, they're not satisfied with leaving them in the fantasy world. They really want these things to come to fruition. They want to ground this stuff in reality, and that could really play back into this energy with this Emperor card of them really designating a specific time to think about you, because that's coming through very strongly. So I think what might be happening there is that they are trying to manifest this connection. If you're already with them, they might just be trying to manifest a deeper connection, a more soulful connection, or letting you know how they feel about you, that they feel that the two of you are divine counterparts. But there is this feeling that, like, it's not as serious as they want it to be yet. So yeah, that feeling that was coming through in this reading about this being more than sexual, it's definitely sexual, but it's more than sexual. They feel like they want to, like, live life with you. And I think that this connection has not come to that place yet. And that might be kind of frustrating for them. But I think that they're designating specific time to think about, to manifest. They might script. Because I keep getting drawn back to this idea of like a notebook. So that could be a sketch pad, or it could be a place that they write things. So they might write journal entries about you, or kind of script a life with you because they're actually really serious about this connection. And their fantasies go much deeper than just sexual. Oh. Drop some cards. Okay. There really is, though, this this feeling of they want to explore every inch of your body. So we had momentum and go within come out. We had 2 more cards actually come out. Okay, let's talk about these. Momentum, I think this person is really, like we were just talking about, they want something to be set in stone. They want this connection to move forward. I can't help but in this scenario actually take this go within quite literally. So I think this speaks to how much this person desires you sexually, no matter which side of the equation you're on or what, like kind of what you're working with in your anatomy physically. I think that this person wants either for you to go within them or for them to go within you. This also speaks to that deep connection that they want to experience with you. They want to feel like the two of you are joined, heart to heart, like almost like your hearts are physically joined. That's how close they want to get to you. So this connection really is, it's quite deep. Their fantasies go quite deep and quite in depth about really how they want to live a life with you, and not just how they want to make love to you, but they definitely want to make love to you. Then we had rebuild and speak your truth. So I took 4 cards for you in group 1. I think we only had 2. You had some more cards. I think that this tends to happen when there's a lot of different energies that I'm picking up on for the reading, and maybe some different scenarios. So I think, like I was saying, for some of you, some of this past hurt and these past issues could have to do with this being a relationship, a connection that you were in before and something fell apart. Or it can be that something fell apart in your lives individually. But I think this connection is all about rebuilding something, rebuilding trust in just the fact that love can exist, that this kind of connection can exist, that these kind of divine counterparts can find each other and exist. I think there's an element of that to this connection, really rebuilding that and rebuilding your hearts. And then we had this speak your truth. This person wants to tell you about how they feel. They want to express to you how serious they are about this connection, and also express all of these fantasies to you. I think their way of expressing their fantasies to you is something very physical, very tangible. They're not just going to tell you about it. They're going to show you about it. They're going to touch you. They want to actually physically put their hands on you and show you what they've been fantasizing about. So I think that this speaking their truth thing is a little bit more of a physical, it's like a nonverbal speech, which is interesting. I think it might begin with a verbal speech, but what they want to do for the most part is put the words aside and get physical about it. And they want something solid. They want something set in stone. So yeah, group 2, I think that's all I see for you. Really powerful connection. A lot more emotion came through than I thought would. I was open to it in these readings, but I was going more for, like, you know, what kind of naughty stuff your person's thinking about. But in your case, your person is thinking naughty stuff, but they're also thinking a lot about a life with you, which I think can be really exciting, because I think this is the type of relationship where the sexual side of your relationship will be really healthy, even if the two of you are together for years and years. There's going to be this strong sexual side, and I think that's really driven by this person with this very strong conviction about what they want and who they are, and also this almost need for you. They have this need for your body, this need to be near your body, this need to explore your body, which I think is going to keep your romance and love life pretty hot for years and years and years. So that's exciting. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I am sending you all so much love and light, and I hope you'll join me again for another reading. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you later. Bye.